Make me a Nakadile. Our girl is wearing a skirt. Stop circling it. Just click it. Click it. It is Troll Discord. What is that? What is this? Oh, waving is so cute. She's sending it Animal Crossing style. Good golly gosh, what is going on here? Hi everyone, this is Jen and welcome back to more, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Here today for the 1st of the August? Not August, it's not August, it's September. My brain got all confused. You get like one vacation day and it just goes out the window. Though I do thank you very much, Homestuck team. Thank you for not putting it out on the 1st. I would have thrown a fit. The 1st was Féileacán Cú day. Only Féileacán Cú, okay? If Homestuck had updated, I would have been angry. It was such a good premiere. Oh my gosh, it had everything you want. It had scuff. It had funny moments. It had really muscly VTuber arms. Like, yes, and he's such a goofball. I love him. Platonic. Platonic and not parasocial. We cool. We cool like that. Because he is taken, ladies and gentlemen. Good thing he brought that up. I'm so glad he brought that up. Anyway, I noticed that the update is literally only like 5 pages. I don't know how to feel about that, but maybe there's something that we're missing. There's no news for us to read either. So if this is like a really short update, I might just have to save this one until we get the 2nd of the September updates, just so we get a large enough video. So yeah, so like the last time we were here, we had Ly'lac and she had mentioned that she was like avoiding her caretaker, and her caretaker is basically Rose's like squid princess doll come to life. And I'm like, wait, do all the nymphs turn into that? Do they all turn into squid princesses? Because that's kind of cute. I thought they turned into like giant narwhal creatures and that's what they were living in, like the houses they were living in. Let me try to find an image of that. Oop, maybe not far enough. Yeah. Like, I was seeing all these, like, I keep pointing it with my mouse that doesn't show up on screen. I was looking at all of these little, like, horns and things because they said it's, like, where older nymphs go to die. And I'm like, okay. My brain did not automatically think, like, retirement neighborhood. My thought was, like a ship graveyard of sorts. An elephant graveyard, maybe, where they literally just gather in this place and just, like, die. And we're seeing, like, their giant, oversized bodies. But then we went and saw the caretaker, who is, like, adorable. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Okay. But let's continue on with the actual update. I'm curious to see what this is. So she just got hexed by, like, the package there. She inked herself again. Oh, now what the heck is that? Now my brain... Okay, my brain is very much fixated on its shape, where I'm like, I'm thinking, okay, my brain has totally been digital circused. So all I can think about is the amazing Digital Circus. Bubble. Oh my gosh, episode 6 destroyed my brain. Anyway, who is this? Luckily, that fear response means she's still alive. That's good, because otherwise you'd have to hurry down and consume her entirely, as is nymph tradition. Okay, so gotcha. The structures they're living in are not just the bodies of older nymphs or whatever. They eat each other. It's cannibalistic. Okay. Though you're not particularly hungry. Uh-oh, looks like this veritable cloudburst of Icarus excretion has attracted the attention of your shubherbs, precious darling local idol, Meemaw. That's not her name. No one's old enough to remember what her name was. Meemaw, no! Sigh, if she keeps that, she's gonna get a tummy ache again. You'd hate for her to get a tummy ache. It looks like the caretaker has escorted the poor hapless Meemaw inside. This is usually your responsibility, but today it is just one of the many chores you are avoiding. You're sure to get a sonar membrane full about it later. Oh, dang it, they just left the package out there. What was the point of all that? Very John Egbert-esque, like, the package! We must gather the package. And the game's in the package too. But there is no exploding mailbox. Exploding mailbox would be a Jane thing. Anyway, looks like you're gonna have to go out there and get it yourself, but leaving your recluse hollow means dealing with the voice. Ly'lac, coat yourself in slime to drown out ominous portents. Is Rose Lalonde, like, trying to talk to you? Oh no, we gotta just... Nice slice. Yay, you disarmed something from your capture log. Nice. No, what's with the hands though? Oh my gosh. Okay then. Time to slime. But first, for some reason you have an inkling, woomy, that once you leave this room, it may be some time before you have a chance to return. You'd best make sure you've done or seen everything here you need to. Are you forgetting anything? And it's a link. Hello? Fruity Rumpus! You! Oh boy, we got prompts. We got prompts. Oh no. Okay. Someone's like, make yourself a cup of tea. Make sure your clam bed is nice and tidy. Acquire your dubious orb from the edge of the room. Oh my gosh. When did they post this? Well, this was 6 hours ago is when this person posted this. Oh my gosh, it keeps going. Examine the green slab. Finish up your last Until Death project. Ly'lac, check ye flasks. Oh my gosh, what's up with the happily looking diagram? Oh no. Forum posting. Goodness gracious. Is this why this hasn't updated? They're waiting to get like the right amount of comments to like pop in and they'll choose the right one. I've never seen this actually be a thing. I've never been able to see this be a thing. I wasn't big on the forums, like when this was like still a thing. Well, Hussey had wrapped up the forums by the time I actually got into Homestuck, so I never got to appreciate this, but wow. Wow. Is that 19 pages? Oh man, it is. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. So that's why this is taking some time to do stuff, because they're waiting for things. That's cute. I guess I will have to check in on this later. See if they update it like tomorrow maybe? Yeah, I'll see you when it re-updates itself, I guess. Jump cut! Okay, well it looks like we have a couple new pages. Wait, does the link still lead to the Fruity Rumpus forum? It still does. Okay, they're gonna leave that up there. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was gonna be another update, dude. I wasn't sure at all, man. Wait, does this count as the second update of the month? I don't think it does. You know why? Because the news page is still August. We don't have September's news page yet. So, okay, let's see what happens next. Ly'lac, prepare yourself for long and complicated that's a typo mistake I would make. Bless. Okay. Okay, but like, how? They even continued it on here. We need an A. Or, no wait, or is it just prepare yourself for a long, complicated journey? Just removing the, never mind. I'm sorry. Okay. Ly'lac, button up your overalls. There we go. Looking nice. Button up your overalls. Now you don't look so oh. You can't stop it, can you? One side must be unbuttoned at all times. Okay. Ly'lac, set up trap explosives in case anyone tries to get in. Come on, internet. I believe. There we go. Oh, we got, yep. Little lasers. What are you, some kind of amateur? Your recluse hollow doesn't have a door or a lock. Obviously, the entire staircase is rigged to blow in the name of privacy before shell time each night. Ly'lac, play with chemistry set. Man, the internet is chugging. You can do it, internet, I believe. Anyway, this isn't any old chemistry set. It's your alchemist table. Right now, it's full of metal. It looks like she made gold. Nice. Alchemists hate her. Find out why. Some of those metals react quite violently with water, and although you still have a soft spot for the bathspheric chemistries of yore. Bathspheric chemistries of yore. You've lately applied that knowledge in pursuit of more modern explosives. Still, you always find the time to dabble, even if only to assuage the worries of your more mystically minded peers. Never hurts to keep in touch with your roots. Ly'lac, eat the chalk. The base of all life. Albedo would be proud. You will not be doing that. Instead, you examine your lumps of pure gold. See, I told you, she does alchemy. She got gold. An incredibly common and largely useless metal on Deltritus. An old homework assignment from a few turns ago resulted in some of this leftover. Gold, as we all know, is infamously inert, which conflicts with your sensibilities. Thankfully, through the power of alchemy, you can transform them into something of worth. Ly'lac, Ly'lac, alchemize perfectly generic goo with pure gold. Oh, she did the thing. Much better. Ly'lac, take some alchemy supplies with you. You captchalogue the extra lead nugget. What else is there to see? Here. Peruse personality-revealing desk literature. Oh no, Dan Alcarin. Oh my gosh. No. Do the satyrs have unicorn horns? I'm sorry. Alkirin, DN Alkirin. Oh, I can't with this. That's fun. I love that. Kieran's. Anyway. Literature, who has time to read these days? This is an anime. Oh, okay, so she has the box set. Episodes 1 through 80. Oh my gosh. This is an anime, DN Alkirin, to be exact. For a fall in love, it is the darkest of times. A friend sent you this alongside a box set of the DVD collection. The plot is some BS, but you like it anyway. You and her mostly just watch it to discuss your ships. Oh my gosh, yes. You find the relationship between the hero and his oddly themed dark counterpart to be the heart of the show, but your friend disagrees. Okay, I have not watched a single episode of D and Angel, so I cannot even, but I adore the reference anyway. I just like that you put horse ears and horns on Uma Musume. Sorry. Your friend's shipping opinions in general are far too advanced and difficult for your casual, and as she tells you, frankly sophomoric tastes. But to summarize, she ships the dark-haired guy with the blonde guy. She's always on some next level stuff. But they're all dark-haired. Which one's the blonde? Is it the one in the orange? Wait, one's in orange, one's in green. Dark. You son of a gun, you have control, you have the power of a god on your side, and you do this? Shameless. Ly'lac, fasten candle to head and become the legendary uni-nymph. Yes. Put on the horn, become the horse. There is no rider. You pay homage to the legendary victim, sometimes referred to as the uni-nymph. Wait, hold on. Is there like actual lore? Like, is there actually, like, has there been in the past love between a satyr and a nymph, and they created a unicorn nymph character? Like a unicorn nymph. I don't want to know how the reproduction on this planet works, but whatever, dude. Ly'lac, and yourself. UC's paying homage. The voice is sounding a bit different today. Okay, so she can hear the forums people giving suggestions. Oh gosh, she's like, you don't sound like Terezi, okay? You don't sound like Terezi, you don't sound like Rose, you don't sound like Dirk. Okay, we're done. Goodbye. Yeah, so... that was fun. That was funny. I liked that. Oh man, there's no news to cover, so I guess we just talking for a little bit, guys. Man, it feels weird to have the forums. This is new. This is new territory. I'm gonna have to get used to this, clearly. Oh my gosh. So great. Goodness. The DN Kieran, I need to save that. Oh my gosh. I guess technically I could go into VTuber rambling right now, but I'm not really feeling it that much. Except for the fact that I'm really stinking happy that Féileacán Cú, or Féileacán Cú, is back, baby. Oh my gosh. Way too, oh my gosh. Keep it together, Jen. Keep the parasocialism down. But yeah, I've been enjoying the backstories, like the behind the scenes of like the creation of Cú's like current model, and like the story behind like his new web novel, Metamorphosis Lost. Too funny. His like his model art mama has never made a VTuber model before. In fact, Cú like approached them. It was their model mama is Rock. They are the artist behind what is the visual novel? I can't remember the name. Jen, be sure to put it in post. But freaking he approached Rock. It was like, hey, so you up for a commission? Could you do my VTuber model? And Rock had to be like, what's a VTuber? And Cú had to be like, Okay, where to begin with that statement? We have to unpack a lot. And then he talked to the rigger for the model and was like, listen. Rock has never made a VTuber model before. So I had to explain to Rock what a VTuber even was before they made this model, so we might need to help them. And the rigger was like, okay, just okay. Deep sigh, okay. Oh man, and Cú was talking to like the artist for like his webtoon graphic artist. Yes, because there's a webtoon coming out as well. It's gonna have a bunch of side stories. In fact, he has like a little motion comic out on his channel right now. Very awesome. Oh my gosh, but he was explaining the backstory of Féileacán Cú and how this all came to be. And the graphic artist is like, she was like, so this is like Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's like, huh? She's like, well, you got your main character, and they somehow get like this magical jewelry, and they transform where they're possessed by this really ancient spirit who also transforms their bodies so that they're taller and look more serious and their hair is longer. And Cú is just like, oh my gosh, no, son of a gun. And I'm like, yes. Oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, I've heard it all. Yes, welcome, Alucard. Oh, it's the new Belmont. Welcome back, Casper from A Date with Death. They were like, yes, he really did become this Don May character, didn't he? And he's like, man, you guys. We're like, we'll take it seriously, but you literally have it so that the boy failure turns into like this long-haired, like chain-wielding, serious... Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I was talking to Tallulah like the other day, and I was like, yeah, so Féileacán Cú, here's his trailer. We haven't seen his model yet, but here's the trailer that he's teasing us with. And Tallulah, bless her heart, is my most normie friend, and I love that for her. She like saw the trailer and she's like, thigh-high boots! And I'm like, she gets it. She gets it. Oh, man. I also talked to her about the SiIvagunner thing. Because if you hadn't seen that, yeah, so SiIvagunner sampled my audio from the Calliope Féileacán episode for one of their newer songs. Oh my gosh. That was like, I saw that message like pop up, like someone like added me on Twitter. If that person hadn't added me on Twitter, I wouldn't have seen it. So thank you, internet rando. But yeah, I saw that like right at the end of my shift and I was like, no. SiIvagunner. I'm like, no, they don't do that. They don't do, like, no. People don't use my voice for samples. They don't do that. That's a thing if you're like, that's for people who like stream a Clone Hero on the daily. That's not for me. I was like, nah. No way, they did not granddad me into a song. That's not a thing that happened, but they did. I'm so glad it was internet brainrot, though. Perfectly fitting. And the fact that it was Maury Calliope. The comments in this comment section on that video where everyone's like, what? It's Féileacán, and everyone's like, LaureledEevees, holy crud. And then people are like, wait, this is a VTuber and Homestuck thing? This is made for LaureledEevees, isn't it? And I'm like, oh no, I'm being judged on the internet. What else is new? I'm actually tearing up. Oh my gosh, I found that hilarious. But yeah, told her about that. I also told her about the Homestuck trailer, and she's like, excuse me? And I'm like, precisely. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. But yeah, freaking Féileacán Cú. Love that dude. Platonically. Non-parasocially. We're keeping it chill. We're keeping it real. Oh gosh, because he did break character in like his second ever stream, and he did bring up, he's like, listen, this is the only time I'm going to be out of character for this. Thank you guys for following me if you followed me from the other life. But he's like, we're going to keep things cool, okay? We're not going to be like super parasocial. He's like, all the things I'm going to be writing about are things that in my web novel are things that I have come to terms with and have gotten a whole lot better. He's like, health-wise, I'm doing a lot better. I've actually found ways to travel. And he's like, and I found the love of my life, who is the light of my life. And everyone's like, oh, yay! And I'm like, no horns, no hooves, no horsetail. I've not become a unicorn? Good. I'm not a unicorn or a gachakoi? Oh, thank goodness I'm normal. Oh, thank goodness I'm mentally stable. Because you never know until it happens to you. But, oh man, I still need to catch up on streams of his because he literally starts streaming once I start work. So I can't really multitask that. But I'm also trying to catch up on Folger Ovid, completely different guy, don't even get me started. I'm trying to catch up on his streams of the house in Fata Morgana. And that is like 19 5-hour streams that I'm catching up on, trying to speed through, because he's like, oh yeah, there's more, because Féileacán Cú, totally different person. totally different person. Not the same person. He's like, oh yeah, there's more Fata Morgana like content that came out and we're gonna cover that, but I'm gonna give you guys like, he's like, 2 weeks to catch up on that, and everyone's like, okay, and I'm like, okay, I'm down to 1 week. I can get 8 more episodes in 1 week. Oh man, Fata Morgana, holy crud, the angst. It starts off like dark and like gothic and you're like, ooh, kind of spooky, what's going on? And then it just feels like pain. And you're like, oh, this really hurts. And then the second door hits and you're like, oh, it just keeps getting worse. This pain just keeps getting worse. Oh man, but I'm like, seriously? I am not even through the game yet, and I literally was like, okay, the angst is getting to me. I need to go on AO3 and find the fix that will fix this. I'm like, I need happiness, please, for like the main leads, if you know who the main leads are. I'm not spoiling it, even though this is like, what, a 13-year-old visual novel that's like giant. So I'm like, wouldn't blame you, but I'm not gonna spoil it. But oh man, yeah, I've become obsessed with that. So gotta catch up with that. But I'm just glad to have Féileacán Cú back, and he still has the tea kettle laugh. It's so freaking cute. Okay. I'm still laughing at DN Alkirin. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dirk, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to stop rambling. I need to get to editing. I don't know if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get this out tomorrow morning, which would be Tuesday the 9th for me. If not, it's gonna be the 10th, which you obviously will know by the time this video comes out. So, I will see you guys all next time. Ooh, wait, before I completely, like, kick this off. Okay. There will be a video coming out on this Saturday. This Saturday, the 13th. So that should be interesting, fun, and okay, now I think I'm actually done. I will see you guys all in the next episode of Homestuck Beyond Canon. See you guys then. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexander, Madeline, Ashley, and Mr. Anonymous.